Today we have Keone with us today to talk about how he made $16,000 in bookings in his first full month with us after learning from Alexander Mall. Welcome, Keone.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing well. Well, I'm really excited for this interview. Like I told you before we started, because I just really like your story. And so that's really where I want to start. I just want to jump in there and figure out, before you joined the program, how did you get into weddings? How did you get into this? And where were you before starting with us?
My previous thing that I did was I used to fight in the ring. Because of my last fight, I had a lot of nerve damage to my vision. And so I had to give up my dream of fighting and taking that into a career. It was an outlet to my life because I was diagnosed with PTSD and manic depression at age 11. And I had to find a way to channel myself in a positive outlet again. And I was like, I'm going to do YouTube videos with me and my daughter. We're going to go on hikes. I'm going to record it. So I just started filming YouTube videos with my daughter. And then someone reached out and was like, you should film a wedding. I asked my sister-in-law if I can film her wedding for free. And she was kind of on the fence about it, but she let me. And it's insane how many people like that video and have told me that I had a talent in this industry for filming weddings. And that made me feel great because, I didn't know where I was going. I was working as a contractor for Homeland Security, and it was a job I hated. I didn't have fighting anymore, so I didn't have my outlet. I started turning it into a business, and I started doing photo shoots for free, weddings for free. I had no idea what to do, like how to get leads. So when I stumbled upon one of Alex's promo videos, with the Wedding Filmmaker Mastery, I was like, there's no way. And then he messaged me and started talking about it. And I had all the motivation and drive in the world to be an asset to him and to his company and an asset to myself, learning the things that he would be able to teach us. But I didn't have no financial backing to start. And ever since then, it's like completely changed my life from making $3,600 a month to now my complete month with Wedding Filmmaker Mastery making $16,000.
Incredible. That's awesome. That's awesome. Can you go into what were some of the key things that we were able to help you with that started to make the difference in your business?
I think the key things they're definitely the marketing and organization of your business. It was the biggest difficult thing I could wrap my head around getting started in the program, because when you get in, you're pretty overwhelmed with how much stuff you have at your disposal. And the marketing and organization has been such a huge help with finding leads and how to market yourself. And they have all the tools for you at Wedding Filmmaker Mastery to be able to just give you the blueprint on how to, excel in the business. And you're only going to do it, though, if you dive into the program and you don't stray. You got to commit to the program, and the program will commit 100% back to you tenfold.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Was there a belief change or a mindset shift that you had entering into our program that was what was holding you back from getting those results before you were in the program?
It was like an epiphany of information that I had no idea that I had access to me. Like some of the rules or strategies with communicating with brides over DM and versus email scripts or over the phone. Like the fact that the program gives and Alex teaches all these things to you. It was pretty eye-opening to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we were talking about this a little bit. Obviously, not everyone gets the results you've had as soon as you've had them. And there have definitely been people that have gotten more results, sure, that. But what do you think led to you specifically hitting that $16,000 month in, your first month and a half or first full month in the program?
I didn't have an option to fail when I joined this program. I joined on a payment plan and I had no choice but to make results or possibly go into further debt. And when I got on the island, I burned the boats. I had no way of turning back. I dove into every single thing of the program that he can give you. I picked one thing. I dove into that. And then I picked the next one and I dove into that. And I just continually rinsed and repeat on every little aspect of the program until I understood what I needed to do. And I understood what I was doing wrong. And I understood how to grow from that. So my biggest reason for my success is because of my relentless drive and my willingness to keep going even when things get hard.
Mm-hmm. And I think some people, you can just tell who has that mindset and who doesn't. But there are people that are where you were a month and a half ago. People that are on the fence, that have watched some of our content, that have said, okay, this is definitely too good to be true. What would you say to those people now that you've actually made that leap, you've burnt the ships, and you've seen the success that you've seen?
I would say to them that it's going to be scary. It's not going to be easy, but it is possible. I'm a skeptical person when it comes to like too good to be true marketing pitches. But I took the leap of faith because I knew that I could do it. And I knew that at worst I would fail and learn something. But fail now and fail often. That way you can start being where you want to be. And so if you have any doubts, swallow them and get brave and burn the boats. You're going to see the results as long as you have the work ethic to prove it.
You know, honestly, I think you've been a really big inspiration for even people in the program, posting those updates, posting those motivational posts, just telling people, hey, keep going. You have a mission. You have a purpose for this. Just keep pushing. Thanks again for doing this interview and taking the time. And thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you in the next video.